Happy New Year, Scorpio. How are you? It's Iya Patsy here with your reading for the month of January 2018 to the end of February 2018. All right, I did my shuffling. I already did my prayers. I laid out the cards, and we're going to be using a Celtic cross spread today. And let's see what messages we have for you for this new year. Okay, so, well, at least for this month, okay? So, first, the card that was in the bottom of your deck was the Seven of Swords. Right, so this talks about someone trying to sneak away, someone doing some, shady stuff, underhanded, trying to get away with a lie, holding on to a lie. Some shady business, okay? So that's the overall, and it's reverse. So this means that the person didn't do it, they didn't sneak away, or you thought someone was a liar and sneaking around, and it turns out that maybe they weren't. Okay, so that is the underlying energy of the reading. Okay. All right, so the first card that you got here, let me see if I can put it so you can keep an eye on it. Okay, so the first card that you got in the reading was the Page of Cups. So this talks about messages about love. All right, so this is something that you heard concerning their love. You may have gotten messages from a person that you have, that you're involved with, or the person in your life. The person might be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Very well might be a Pisces. See the little fish up in the cup. Or this could be you, Scorpio, professing your love, all right, or accepting a message of love, or at least hearing of it, all right, entertaining it. The next card that came with that was the Nine of Swords, where this was in reverse. So this is telling me that you got a message of love. You have been worried about it for a while. You have been fretting. Okay, you were just overthinking it, having nightmares, worryation. You may have thought that this person didn't love you, but you got the message saying that they did. That's the way I'm seeing it. That's the way I'm seeing it. And this might be the same person that you thought was a liar, and actually they weren't. Okay, looks can be deceiving. The next card that came up was Victory. Okay, this is victory in your home life, your stability, your finances. Okay, and that's what you were hoping for, and that's what you got. And this is happening in the recent past, all right? Next card that came was the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is messages about money, discussions concerning your finances, concerning your future, your stability, all right? Now this was in the reverse. Okay, so maybe you had gotten some bad messages, all right, and you were concerned about your finances and your stability. Maybe you thought that someone was stealing from you. Maybe you thought someone was stealing from you. Next card you got was the Ten of Wands. So that means that you want to put these burdens back down, and you will. All right, this is the end of the battle, the end of the confusion, the end of the struggle, the end of the fighting. Everything's done. You're getting ready to put this all behind you, and you've been carrying this for a long time. You've been holding on to this load for a long time, and you're just at the place where you're getting ready to be able to let it go. Then we have the Knight of Swords, all right? Knight of Swords comes with, this could be about arguments, this could be about discussions, this could be a sharp-tongued individual. This could be things that are just happening real fast. Information, news, messages that are coming really quickly. But you got this in the reverse. And so in the reverse, it's saying maybe that the argument that you thought that you were going to have with someone about the situation having to do with money, maybe, because it's directly across from the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so both of these Knights are reversed. So maybe this person went to their corner and this person went to their corner and they decided not to fight about it anymore. Okay, and they decided maybe to stop listening to other people that are not involved in the situation. Okay, the next card that you got here was Five of Coins. So this is talking about being left out in the cold. All right, feeling like you're being abandoned or abandoning a situation, walking away from a home, walking away from a job, walking away from a relationship. But this was in the reverse. So maybe you didn't have to walk away from the relationship. You didn't have to separate from your loved ones. You didn't have to get a divorce. You didn't have to sell your home. None of those things. Any of those things that you were worried about having to do when it came to your money and to your family and to your stability, you don't have to do that. That situation has worked itself out in a way that you don't have to worry about it. The next card you got was the Seven of Cups. Okay, Seven of Cups talks about lots of options and decisions that need to be made. A lot of things to think about. But this was in the reverse. This is saying that a decision has been made. A wise decision has been made. A wise decision has been made that is going to result in the happiness that you were hoping for, the foundation that you were seeking, the happily ever after that you wanted for yourself and for your family and for your loved ones. Okay? Financial stability, money worries, not an issue anymore. And the final card that you had here was the Three of Hearts in the reverse. So this heartache, this worryation, these problems, these arguments, this distress, you can put it down. You put it down. It's over. A decision's been made, and the decision may have not, it may have been taken out of your hands. It may have been a decision made by God. But whatever it is, it's good. It's good. These cards were up. The money cards were up. So you've got your happy ending, financial stability. Nobody's going to be left out in the cold. A wise decision has been made. The heartache is over. You might as well say happily ever after, right? So the things that you were worrying about, love, the person that you thought maybe didn't love you, or the love that you thought wasn't there, you heard from that person, and they assured you that they loved you, and it made a difference. It made a difference. Sometimes all we need to hear is a word. Sometimes we just need to communicate. And it would just take so much pressure off of situations and of people to open your heart and open your mouth and say what you want to say. Maybe this person or this situation didn't get discussed, or maybe this situation wasn't talked about, or there was not a complete understanding. Communication is the key, right, to solve a problem. Okay, so now let's see if the Conscious Spirit Oracle cards have anything else to say. It looks pretty good to me, Scorpio. Sounds like you're getting your happy ending, all right? Archangel Gabriel says, I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. Marvelous. Again, Archangel Gabriel is talking about communication. Communication with the divine. Okay? So you need to pray. You need to show gratitude. And you need to ask for your hope to be restored and your intuition to be enhanced. The next card that you got here was the fire element. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. So this is talking about gratitude. This is talking about being open to the Creator, to the divine, to go inside and to do the changes that need to be done in order to complete your victory or continue forward with strength and fire. All right? This situation may have stirred your spiritual growth, or maybe let you look inside more of yourself and see who you really are and what it is that really counts and where your power is. Your power is in your prayers. Ashego. Your power is in your prayers. Don't give up hope. And keep praying. That's where your power lies, Scorpio, in the power of your prayers. And inviting the divine to come into your world and come into your life to seek the face of God. Card. Spirit awakens. I embrace my soul purpose and align all aspects of my life to it fully. All right, so you may have realized that you have a job to do, your mission, okay? That you have a connection to spirit that is real, okay? And that you are going to embark on a journey to align yourself, to bring yourself into alignment with spirit and to share this information and this knowledge with others. Got to get your life in order. This situation has caused you to call on all of your powers, everything inside of you, in order to stand up and carry this burden, push it for as long as it had to be. You had the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Coins. This was going on for a while. This was very burdensome to you. You were tired. You were very tired, Scorpio. And this is your opportunity to embrace your soul's purpose. Get your life in order. Change any previously held beliefs maybe that you had. Maybe this caused you to do that. Change some of your previously held beliefs and put your faith not in man, but in the divine. Okay? Even though you were suspicious and maybe this person didn't do what you thought they were going to do, or they didn't get away with it, however way it went. That was not your doing, that was the doing of the divine. The next card that came out here were Crystal Ascension. I attune to the crystal wisdom, to the universal wisdom and energy of the crystal kingdom. Okay, so this may mean that you need to bring more crystals into your home and into your life. Maybe you spend too much time on the phone or in text messaging or on the computer. And this card is asking you to get out in nature. Okay, this is asking you to maybe do some feng shui. Okay, to get your surroundings, your home, your office in tune. Okay. Learn about the energies of crystals and what that power can be. And maybe that's something that you will learn to utilize for health, stability, openness, communications. The next card that came up was the throat chakra. And this is talking about communications again. I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. Okay? This is about speaking your truth and standing up in it, but letting others speak theirs too and accepting their truth. Doesn't have to be, if they disagree with you, it doesn't mean that they're right, they're wrong and you're right, or vice versa. It just means that this is the way they see it and this is their truth. So stand up in your truth and allow others to stand up in their truth too. Be open and listen. Listen to what is being said without the emotion of it. And the next card that you got from the Conscious Spirit Oracle talk says, integration. I combine my body, my mind, and my soul to lift all of humanity into a new dimension. You've learned lessons, and you are becoming centered now, Scorpio. Okay? And you want to share that lesson with the world to let them know the power of the divine, the power of positive thinking, the power of releasing, the power of the archangels, the power of the ancestors, okay, that was able to bring you, body, soul, mind, spirit, together in alignment. Body, mind, and soul lift all of humanity into a new dimension. You've gotten a blessing, and I think the divine is asking you to share the wealth, talk about it, explain your journey to people. You know, let them know what you were facing, what you went through, and how you got over, how you got through it. No need to keep it a secret. The next, that's the problem, secrets and lies, right? Open up, share. We're going to be looking at the numerology guidance cards next by Michelle Buchanan. See if there's any more information, any more confirmations, things that you, oh, look, wow. Completion. This situation is over. It's done. It's done. Complete. That is the 9. 9 is the number of ego. 9 is the number of the dead. It's the number of new beginnings, changes. One thing ending and another thing beginning. Let's see what number 9 says here. Wow, completion. This card indicates a time of necessary endings and completion and preparation for new beginnings. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to let go of the old to make way for the new. This may relate to a particular mindset, a behavior, a friendship, a job, a residence, or relationship that you may have outgrown. Or it could indicate the completion of a karmic lesson, a period of study, or contractual obligation. Either way, this card serves as confirmation that you must move forward with confidence and courage towards bigger and better things. Have no fear of the unknown, for you are being divinely accompanied and guided. This card serves as a confirmation that you are definitely on the right path. So surrender yourself to the changes that are occurring, and you'll be led to where you need to be. Spend quiet time alone to connect to your inner guidance, for in the silence, you'll be given the next logical step to take. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you toward a time of endings and completion. So let go of what no longer serves you. Spread your wings and trust in the divine to show you the way. The affirmation is, it is safe to surrender to the magical future that awaits me. Oh my goodness, this is better than good. This is better than a happy ending. This is a happy new beginning. You have completed a karmic cycle. You have learned a lesson. You have achieved a lesson. Oh my, that is a cause for celebration. Especially since you've been told. So that means that you don't have to go through that again because your lesson has been completed. Ah, shit. Good for you, Scorpio. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, so the next cards that we are going to consult will be the Angel Answers Oracle deck by Radley Valentine and Doreen Virtue. Okay. Let's see what angels say, because sometimes these cards just throw another wrench in the game. But it's cool. All right, so let's see what messages there are about this situation for Scorpio for the time between now, January 2018, and February, the end of February 2018. So we have opportunity. What? This is getting better and better. An opportunity. Oh. Well, this is funny. This card says wait. This card says take action. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Opportunity. See what I said about sometimes they kind of like confusion? Okay, opportunity. Excuse me so much. Positive growth and expansion is on the horizon for you. This opportunity may bring with it inspiration and insight. Or it could be the chance you've been waiting for to take action on ideas. Or it could be the chance that you've been waiting for to take actions on ideas that you've already had. You may be seeking to manifest the chance to create changes in your career, buy or sell a home, or bring romance into your life. Whatever your desires, your angels are about to open the door of possibilities to you. Step right in. Okay, so maybe you will be moving, buying a new house, selling the house that you own. All right, so the opportunity is opening up. So maybe this was the sale of the home, and maybe this is why there's money in this this spread. So maybe you were trying to sell a home, all right, and maybe the real estate agent was acting shady, but everything has gotten straightened out. You will not be homeless. They found you something else, okay? So you're not going to be out in the cold. They already found you another property, and the sale went well, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. It's done. You can move on. It could be something as simple as that. Nothing nefarious, just, you know, the things that happen when you're trying to sell and buy a real estate. So that could be what it is. That could be what this is. Whatever your desires, your angels are about to open a door of possibilities. Step right through. So maybe you got more for your home than you thought you were going to get. Or maybe if you didn't get as much as you thought you were going to get when you went to buy the new place, you got more value for less money. And you were surprised at that, and that's why it was a happy outcome. You know, what you thought was a loss ended up not even mattering. Next card, wait. The situation is going to require a little patience. Your angels are not saying no, they're just saying not yet. Sometimes heaven needs a little extra time to make all the pieces fall perfectly into place. When you are asking for, what you are asking for may have an effect on the lives of others. When that occurs, it can take additional preparation to make sure that everyone's needs are seen. Be patient so that all that are involved can have the experience they're meant to have. Again, this could be talking about real estate, because sometimes when you close on a house and you're expecting to move in, within 30 days, something happens. The other people haven't found a home, all right? Or this could have happened to you. You may have sold a home and you were supposed to be able to be out by a certain time, because if you're there after a certain amount of days, you have to start paying rent to the new owners of the house that you've been living in forever, right? So maybe that's just what's going on right now. The paperwork, the shuffling, people waiting to get into their new place or move to a new location, and then you can move out of yours into theirs and stuff. So this may just be what this is, okay? That you just have to wait so that everybody can get all their ducks in an order, okay? And you'll have your happy ending. The next card says, take action. That's definitely about movement, okay? And a happy movement, a victorious movement. Let's see what the book says about take action. The time has come for you to take actions. Your angels are waiting for you to take the next step so they can assist you along the path to your dreams. Do away with procrastination and uncertainty. In your heart, you know what to do. Get going. Whatever you're focused upon, career, relationships, or some other topic, the fulfillment of your wishes isn't going to just fall into your lap. You must be actively focused on the pursuit of what you have or what you want. Okay, so again, this is telling me, okay, so you know that you got to move, so all right, get going. Start packing, start getting your things in order, start throwing things out, calling up the storage place. Make everything that you need to do, get everything in order, okay? So that maybe you won't have to wait after everything is closed, all right, after the closing. All right, so get your preparations, make your arrangements ahead of time. If you know that you're going somewhere, then make the arrangements ahead of time. If you know that there's something that you want done, before you move in or something like that, as soon as you move in, start making those arrangements, make those phone calls, all right, make those appointments, see those people, so that you'll be ready when they're ready. When they're ready, when they move, you move, just like that, right? So the next cards that we're going to look at here will be the Until Today cards by Iyanla Vanzant. All right, and let's see what other messages. Well, I'm going to put this out, but I'm going to shuffle again. But this fell out. This might be meant for someone. I forgive myself for being critical of my mother. Until today, you may have been harboring judgments or negative opinions about your mother and the way she did or did not mother you. Just for today, forgive yourself for judging your mother for being who she is or was. So this message may be about you. And maybe this experience, whatever this is, has taught you to not be so judgmental or critical. Maybe your mother put up with stuff for a reason. Okay, maybe she put up with stuff because she was trying to protect her children and her home. Okay? Or maybe she did the thing she did because that was the best she could do with the information that she had at the time. All right? So, stop being critical of your mother. Okay? We all live and learn. All right? And you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. You don't know what words were passed between her and your father, or her and her husband, or whoever it is. All right? So, just stop finding fault with other people. Stop being critical of other people. All right, because you may be in that same position one day, and the way that you thought that you would react is not the way that you actually would react. And that may be another lesson for you. Okay, not to be so judgmental, because you don't know how you'll act until you have that same situation facing you. The ways that I give and receive love may not be loving at all. Until today, you may not have realized that love is simple. You make love hard with your trappings and your expectations and your demands. Just for today, give consideration to your beliefs about love. Are you really being loved, loving, and lovable? So this is calling for some introspection on your part, Scorpio. Okay? Because maybe the disaster that was averted, all right, maybe the problem that solved itself wouldn't have been such a struggle if you had not been so close-minded or so critical, and maybe the way you were acting was not loving at all. Maybe that's the lesson that you have learned from your mother. Maybe she was loving at times when you thought she shouldn't have been. And maybe now you find out that, you know what? You get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. I choose to relieve all the negativity in my life. Ashe ego. Until today, you may have been holding on to people and situations that have caused you pain. Just for today, make a new choice. Choose to move beyond the things and people who haven't honored the truth of who you are. Okay? Release negative things, negative feelings, negative opinions. You got a bright new future coming to you. You got new things ahead of you. New mountains to climb. New lessons to learn. Because you've already mastered this one. You know? Pop the champagne when you move on to this new situation, and thank God. Give gratitude to your ancestors and to the Creator. All right, but release while you're waiting. Release the negativity from your life. Okay. All right. So let's see if there are any further messages that we will get from you in this reading. These are the postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. Okay, so let's see if there are any more messages that we have for Scorpio for the month, the time between January of 2018 and the end of February 2018. Card you got here was You Are Magic. Dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes the loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation that's not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes the loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. And that's what I was talking about what happened, how you handled it, how you reacted to it, negative or positive. There are lessons that other people can learn. Okay. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, well, I said wait, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, even more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, always and forever. Ashe. All right, so I'm hold it here, so perhaps If you can screenshot it, if that's something that you'd like to do. There you go. There you go. So, excuse me, Scorpio. That fell off the table. But that was in the reverse anyway. Okay? So, we are very happy with this reading, aren't we, Scorpio? This could be one scenario, it could be a couple of other different scenarios, but at the end of the day, what they're telling you to do is that you need to take the time to understand what you've been through, what has happened, how you got this victory, what did you learn, what tools did you learn to employ, what lessons did you learn. You might want to write that down. You may want to write a book about it even. You may want to make a movie about it even. You may want to just tell that story. You could testify about it in church. You know, you can tell it to your groups, to your men's groups or your women's groups, all right? When you go to your meetings, share it with others, okay? Because there was a lesson that you learned and you did well with it, all right? And that lesson is not just for you to hold on to for yourself. Is for you to perhaps share with others. All right, maybe not just your children and your family members, but maybe the world at large. They need to hear about how you got over. All right. I remember that song that we used, that in church, that you sing. My soul looks back and wonders how I got over, and I know that song has been my strength many times over the years, because when you look at the things that you've accomplished and the things that you've been through, woo, and then you got to know it's not about you really, it's about your relationship with the divine, all right, your relationship with your creator, okay, and the more grateful you are and the more humble you are, the more you'll see the miracles that happen in your life and in your world. And people they don't believe in miracles. I know without a doubt that I'm only here because of miracles. My entire life has been a miracle. Okay, and so believe in the miracles. And the more we talk about our miracles, the more people will understand and believe in those miracles. Okay? We can't keep it all to ourselves all the time. Look at what that's gotten us. We need to talk about. Talk about what God has done. Talk about what the Creator has done. Talk about what your ancestors have done, the protections that you have gotten. Okay? The protection from danger seen and unseen. Tell about it. Share it. It won't hurt, and it will most certainly most certainly help. Okay, well, Scorpio, thank you very much. That was a wonderful reading. It was very short, sweet, and to the point. So, if you'd like to make a comment in the bottom, tell us about what resonates with you about the situation over the next month. And if you'd like a reading, send a email with all your information, including your name, your date of birth, and the date of birth, including the year of all the people involved, okay? And name and date of birth, maiden name, married names, name that you changed from, whatever. Just include all that information and give me a little background about your situation, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? Video readings are $25, and Facebook Messenger readings are $45, except with the Facebook Messenger readings, you will not have a record of the conversation. You won't have a record to refer back to. With the video, $25 one, you will. Okay, so I'm just letting you know that that's how that will go. Okay, we have to make an appointment to do the messenger. All right, that is a time that will be convenient for us both. Okay, and you get to interact with me, and it's $45 an hour. So anyway, besides that, like, share, subscribe. Okay, and tell your friends. All right, invite your friends to join our community. Okay, and get their messages and comment and learn and grow and share these messages, because that's why God has me here to do it. That's why my Egun are making me do these things, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. But that's why they put me in a position that I can do that now at this time. That's another miracle too. All right, so I'll be talking to you soon, Scorpio. I'm hoping that you're enjoying your wonderful new year and the things that are headed your way. All right, so we'll be talking soon, and always and forever, and peace. Ashe.